They said he went searching for the pink star diamond, a treasure so rare that even the gods hid it from men. But what he found was not just a jewel, it was a village no man was ever meant to see. The people of my land call it Afuzou, the forbidden village of women. No man who entered ever returned. I was there the day the foreigner came. I watched him walk into the forest that our fathers warned us never to cross. His eyes burned with curiosity, his heart heavy with dreams of gold and glory. And when he vanished, the earth swallowed his name, leaving only whispers behind. But I remember, my name is Okoro, and this is the story of the man who entered a village of women and never returned. They say every story begins with a warning, and every warning begins with someone who refused to listen. I grew up in the village of Amunze, a place surrounded by thick forest and old songs. My grandmother told us about Afuzou, a secret land hidden beyond the river where only women lived. Afuzou, she whispered, is not a place for men. It is the womb of the earth, sacred, fierce, and eternal. According to her, generations ago the men of Afuzou went to war and never returned. The women broken and betrayed, sealed their hearts and built a world of their own. They vowed never to let a man step into their land again. Over the years, traders, hunters, and even soldiers tried to find it. None came back. Then one evening, a stranger arrived in Amunze, a tall man, fair-skinned, with a camera hanging from his neck and maps snuffed into his bag. His name was Daniel Hartman, a tourist from across the sea. He said he was researching African myths. He wanted to find the pink star diamond, a gem set to glow with the lights of the first dawn. When he asked the elders for direction to Afuzou, everyone fell silent. The oldest among them, Chief Isiama, said quietly, "If you value your life, young man, go back. Afuzou swallows men whole." Daniel only smiled. "Legends are born from fear," he said, "and fear is just another kind of treasure." That night, as thunder rolled across the sky, I saw him packing his things. Against my better judgment, I followed him. I don't know what pulled me, curiosity or madness, but I followed him into the darkness. And that was the night Daniel crossed the river into the forbidden land, and the forest swallowed him whole. The path of Afuzou was unlike any I had seen. The forest grew denser the deeper we went. The air smelled of wild orchids and dangers. The birds were silent, even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Daniel walked ahead, his flashlight cutting through the mist. Every now and then he looked back at me and smiled. "Relax, my friend," he said. "You'll thank me when we find that diamond." But I wasn't sure if I would live to thank him. After hours of walking, we reached a clearing. The moonlight revealed huts made of clay and decorated with shells. Women, dozens of them, stood watching us. Their skin glowed like bronze, their eyes sharp as arrows. They carried spears and wore beads that sang when they moved. One of them stepped forward, tall, regal, with a scar running down her cheek. "Who are you?" she asked. "To step on the sacred soil of Afuzou." Daniel lowered his camera slowly. "My name is Daniel. I am a traveler. I mean no harm." The woman studied him for a moment, then looked at him. "And you?" I am from Umunze," I stammered. I followed him. Whispers spread through the crowd. Then, from behind them, an older woman appeared, wearing a crown of woven reeds. She carried herself with power. This was Queen Inyana, ruler of Afuzou. "No man enters Afuzou by mistake," she said. The forest itself chooses who it lets in. You shall stay until it decide your fate. Daniel tried to protest, but two guards took his bag and map. I wanted to leave, but they surrounded me too. That night, they gave us food, strange herbs, and a hut to rest in. When I woke the next morning, Daniel's bag was gone, and so was his map. The next day, we were summoned to the Queen's court, a wide open space shaded by palm trees. Queen Iyana sat on a wooden throne carved with the faces of women. Around her stood dozens of female warriors with painted faces and necklaces of cowries. She spoke softly, but her words carried weight. Afuzou was born from pain. Long ago, our men went to war and never returned. When we waited, hunger came. When we prayed, silence answered. So we built our world without them. The gods blessed us on one condition: no man shall leave once he enters. Daniel's face tightened. That's not fair, he said. We are not your enemies. The queen looked at him, eyes unreadable. Fairness is the language of those who have not bleed. They assigned us tax. Daniel was to help rebuilding an irrigated channel. I was to assist in the kitchen. Days passed. We saw no men, not even boys. The women were skilled, fearless, and united. They hunted, farmed, sang, and ruled. Among them was a young woman named Zira, quiet but curious. She often brought food to our huts. One evening, as the fire cracked outside, she said softly, "They will not let you go, but you are lucky. They plan to make you king." Daniel laughed nervously. King? That's absurd. Zira looked away. Every man who has come before you became king, and none ever returned. Her words chilled the air. That night I couldn't sleep, and when I looked at Daniel, he was staring at the moon, smiling like a man standing at the edge of his own story. The coronation day was fixed, and it came 3 days later. Drums thundered through the valley. Women painted Daniel's face with clay, crowned him with flowers, and led him to a throne carved from black wood. The queen raised a shimmering stone before the crowd, a jewel glowing faintly pink. "Behold the heart of Afuzou, the pink star," she declared. "It binds our land, it chooses our ruler." Daniel's eyes widened. It was the very treasure he had sought. As he sat on the throne, the women chanted ancient words. The air shimmered, and for a moment it felt as if the earth itself was listening. Queen Iyana placed the gem in his hand. "From this moment," she said, "you are bound to Afuzou. You are its guardian and its prisoner." The crowd jeered, but Daniel's hands trembled. He whispered to me, "This isn't a crown, it's a cage." Later, in the silence of night, Zira crept into our hut. "If you ever wish to leave," she said, "meet me by the river when the drums sleep." Daniel nodded, his eyes burned with greed and fear. As she left, his gaze fell upon the pink star resting on the throne. "Tomorrow," he said under his breath, "I'll take it and we will be free." That night, when he touched the diamond, the drums stopped and every eye in the village turned toward him. The air was thick with dread. The women's chants turned into cries. The queen's face darkened as she saw the gem glowing brighter in Daniel's palm. "You have broken the bond," she said. "Do you know what curse you have awoken?" Daniel backed away. "It's just a stone." But the ground beneath us trembled. Fires flickered in the wind. Zira ran to us, pulling Daniel toward the forest. Hurry before they call the spirits. We ran through the woods, branches tearing at our clothes. The chant followed us, voices that grew louder, older, more furious. At the riverbank, Daniel turned to me. We made it! We are free! But Zira's eyes filled with tears. No man leaves Afuzou alive. You carry its heart. Daniel shook his head. Then I'll throw it away. He hauled the pink star into the water. It flashed once, then vanished beneath the waves. A scream pierced the night. The queen appeared on the opposite bank, her eyes blazing. The cause is sealed again, she said, but the price must be paid. Lightning tore through the sky. The river roared. When I opened my eyes, Daniel was gone. Only his crown floated on the water, spinning slowly in the moonlight. He is one with Afuzou now, the queen said, and so it shall remain. Years have passed since that night. I found my way back to Umunze, but Daniel never did. No one believed my story. Some said I dreamed it. Others said the forest took my mind. But sometimes, when the moon glows pink, I hear drums echoing from deep within the forest. And if you listen closely, you can hear a man's voice singing softly among them. They say the pink star diamond still lies at the bottom of that river, guarding Afuzou's secrets. As for me, I never went back, but I tell this story to warn others. Not every treasure is meant to be found. In chasing gold, Daniel found a crown. In seeking freedom, he found eternity. And so ends the tales of the man who entered the village of women and never returned. And so what's the moral of this story? Greed and curiosity can open doors meant to stay closed. Some treasures are not found, they are chosen. To all our lovely viewers out there, what will you do if you discover a hidden village where no man had ever returned? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section and let's talk. These are not just stories, they are mirrors of life carved from the heart of Africa. If today's tales move you, make you laugh, think, or even shed a tear, then don't let it end here. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and become part of the noble family where every story holds a lesson and every voice matters. This is African Tales by the Nobles, where our stories live, breathe, and teach. Till next time, keep your heart opened, your spirit grounded, and your ears ready for the next tale.